Okay, let's look at how adjudication at USCIS might change in the new Trump administration. Hi, I'm Loren Locke. I'm an immigration attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. I have been diving into Project 2025, and today I'm focusing on, if you're following along at home, the Department of Homeland Security chapter, pages 143 to 147. There's a lot there, even in this tiny little slice. So 144 to 147. Under the new policy subheading, this really gets to the gist of the changes we can expect. The workforce should be realigned at USCIS from working on speed and processing, which is funny to think that's been a focus. It doesn't feel like it's been a focus to me on the outside, toward fraud detection. They should be an enforcement agency, vetting agency. They should be rebranded away from, we help immigrants to we help protect Americans from immigrants. What's that going to do to fees? In the budget section, so this is page 146. In general, they say, hey, USCIS just never has enough money. We should put in for a new federal rule, a 10% across the board increase on everything. Fees did go up a lot in 2024 already, so we could be in for another big increase. Before 2023, it had been a number of years since we saw a major fee increase. USCIS should have more categories that do premium processing. Now, here's something that I think a lot of people will actually be happy about and would agree on. That if you want to get to the front of the line, pay premium processing, the government makes more money and you get your case faster. Right now, premium processing for the categories that it is available for in almost all cases is $2,805. With that last increase last year in premium processing, they also did a switcheroo from calendar days to business days. So now 15 days premium processing means 3 weeks plus longer if there were any federal holidays instead of 2 weeks, because the weekends and the holidays don't count toward the total anymore. Here is a nugget that could really interest a lot of people. At least until USCIS is caught up on all case backlogs, all applicants rejected for any benefit or status adjudication should be required to leave the U.S. immediately. Ordinary process can resume once all case backlogs have been adjudicated. This would be hugely disruptive to people who are seeking routine renewals that go off the rails. So if you're an H-1B worker, you are filed for a normal extension and that extension gets denied, then you may have to leave the U.S. And not come back until it is sorted, you have an approved petition, and you have received a visa to enter with. This has not been the case in the past, that as soon as your case is denied, you're automatically shunted into a need to leave category, which is removal proceedings. This was something that we feared might be happening under the Trump administration last time. It never really got going. We didn't actually see any denied cases get referred straight to removal, not anything in the business universe. Here's another one, which would be a huge deal. USCIS should pause the intake of applications in a benefit category when backlogs in that category become excessive. Once USCIS adjudicators can decrease that caseload to a manageable number, application intake should resume. So this is a really interesting one. I would say that the wait time in a lot of categories is excessive right now. I think a lot of people would agree. And the idea that they're going to catch up, I've never seen them catch up. I've never seen it. It's like inbox zero. You're not going to get there. So if they would ever stop receiving applications of a certain category, that's tricky because there are people already in the U.S. who need that category. This could be a huge deal if we see anything come of this idea from Project 2025. Follow me on LinkedIn and YouTube if you want to hear more of these nuggets out of Project 2025 and the changes that we will see in Trump 2.0. Thank you.